So the Timberwolves win the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Now here's Conley to the paint. Here's Towns. Misses the layup.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Now here's Conley, and the three ball is good. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
And here's Towns, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Back to Edwards. Passes it to Towns. Over in the corner, Conley. Oh, offensive interference. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. The pass to Okoro. Mitchell, a screen on Conley. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Stolen by Conley. Drops in the breakaway layup. Conley's got 5.
And a terrific two-way player. Conley capable of dominating possessions all by himself. Man, he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Mobley. Mitchell sets the screen for Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here he goes. Oh, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you. Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game. Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Towns, wide open. Knocks down the three ball.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
And it's Towns missing. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Pass to Mobley. Okoro kicks to Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. 5 on the clock, to the middle. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Gobert. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. Towns in the corner. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Conley. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Conley's got 7 points.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Gobert with the defensive effort. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 1. They now take the lead.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
52 seconds left in the first. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Oh, here's Edwards. Here's McDaniels. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Just, like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Conley. Here's Gobert. The shot. No good. Excellent D there from Allen. Garland against Conley. Here's Mobley. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
There's 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. Mitchell wide open. They grab their own miss, and Mobley throws it down.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets the coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity.
Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
Edwards passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. Now here is Conley. Shot clock at 6. Oh, good on the triple. Cavaliers leading. Mitchell outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. The team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
How did you react, Richard, to the changes in rules in 2021, specifically those banning non-basketball moves?
I loved it because the game has gone so far offensively that it put the defenders in such a bad spot. And so now that you're allowing for the defenders to actually play defense now, I think it's great for the game.
And instead of tricking your way to the free throw line.
Yeah, because they were using that. It's not a foul, it's what they call. And let's turn what they call into actual fouls. And the referees cleaned it up perfectly.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Back to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Conley dishes to Gobert. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Passes it to Gobert. Out to the right wing. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Back to McDaniel. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Garland finds Mitchell. From the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Conley against Garland. Here's Edwards. Feeds to Towns. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Mitchell outside. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. Towns kicks to Edwards. Out to Conley. Stolen by Mitchell. Now here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
And the pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Over in the corner, Edwards. No good from outside. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Garland kicks to Mobley. 44 seconds left now here in the second. Driving in. And again, Minnesota will turn it over. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
On the court.
Cavaliers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. And he comes up with the deuce. Mitchell's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
It's Prince on the wing. Anderson the screen. Prince dishes to Anderson. Mobley with the block. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Your Cavaliers. 29. The Timberwolves. 22. Fans, get ready for the Milwaukee.
We've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. We've got Naz Reid. Kyle Anderson is out there with Prince, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. Mitchell outside. Outside Garland. Mobley outside. Just 4 to shoot. A crossover. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Pass to Noel. Here's Reed. Timberwolves passing it around. Down low. And Anderson slams it in.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Up top, Garland. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
The Cavaliers shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Shoots the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Offensive rebound. Here's Mobley. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Timberwolves trail by 7. Prince the pass to Noel. Now Reed, defended by Allen. Allen against Prince, and he slams it one-handed.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
The wide open look here for Garland. The Cavaliers with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Prince misses. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Leading by 5.
Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Prince with a screen on Mobley. A 3 from Anderson. Garland with the rebound. And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
Here's Mobley. Uses the glass to finish the lane. And now it's a 9-point Cleveland lead.
This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Lets it go with a 3. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Cavaliers ball. Substitution on the court.
.130 left in the third quarter. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Garland. Garland's got his 9th assist in the game now. Edwards kicks to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Towns, the screen. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And what a smart player Conley is. Able to analyze defenses and pick and rolls and make the right read.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Back to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a wide open look. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Outside Garland. 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Here's Allen. No good there. Towns with the defensive effort. McDaniels with the ball. Towns the screen. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
Please give a big round of applause.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. At the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. And it's Okoro in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Allen finds Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. Going inside. Nobody near Allen. No good with the elbow jumper.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Stolen by LeVert. An even 3-on-3 break. Back to Mobley. To the wing right side. Okoro wide open. He fired. Hands it from downtown. Okoro's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs. Towns a screen on Garland. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Okoro, and that one drops. Okoro's got 5 points in the quarter.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Allen right side. He tries for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Cavaliers. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
And his performance has been a jaw dropper.
He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David. Back to Conley. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Towns for 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shot.
And they recover it. Outside Edwards. Towns for 3. It's good from long range. Towns has got 6 points in the quarter.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Misses the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside Conley. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Garland finds Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Here's Conley. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Towns. There's the 3. And another shot. The tray. Nailed from three-point land. Towns has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Timberwolves. Allen kicks to Okoro. And that one is off. And Minnesota will come the other way. Towns dishes to Conley. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 9-point game. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Mitchell's got 42 in the game.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Towns, a screen on Mobley. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Gets the bucket. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah.
This could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1.
Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
Fast break, Cleveland. Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
This guy does such an incredible job getting up and down the floor. Jared Allen's athleticism makes him a force in transition.
Now here's Johnson. Three-pointer, Bridges. He buries it from 3. And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, B.A. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown.
Finney-Smith. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one's on Darius Garland.
Well, you love to see Finney-Smith look to score it inside. He's got length and athleticism.
The first free throw is good.
It is always fun for me to watch an undrafted player like Dorian Finney-Smith make a name for himself in the NBA.
Simmons is checked in for Johnson. And even though Finney-Smith went undrafted, he still made the opening day roster for the Mavs in 2016.
B.A., it shows you how quickly he made an impression on that team. This guy's a hard worker. He makes excellent decisions at full speed. This is a guy who can guard multiple positions. He's improved his three-point shooting. Love his story.
And so it's Cleveland with it. The Nets making their last shot. It's tipped. Outside Finney-Smith. It's not going to go for him. And it's Cleveland the other way. Pass to Allen. Can they get it? Mobley outside. Brooklyn with the board. Jumps up. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Oh, my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's the Okoro. Simmons defending. Back to Garland. Banked it in off the glass. Garland's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. And he dunks it down.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Mobley passes to Allen. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Well, Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
Offensive board. Bridges. Tipped. Back to Finney-Smith. Out on his own on the break. And here they go. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Donovan Mitchell can play the 1 or the 2 and in a pinch, maybe the 3. The drive and the passion he plays with is special.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him. A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Mobley, a screen on Bridges. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Allen from downtown. Rebounded by the Nets. Down low. Here's Finney-Smith. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
The three from Mitchell. Snatched up. Here's Mobley. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Fast break, Cleveland. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Pass to Allen. And he can't bank that one in.
Superb defense, guys. No way he's going to let him get off a clean look at the basket.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. The Cavaliers on top, leading by 1. Stay with it.
Your Cavaliers U16. Here they come, fans.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Ben Simmons is out there with Johnson. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. And Grant Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
Curry, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Simmons. For 3, Bridges. And there's a 3-second violation. The Cavaliers leading. Allen on the wing. And stolen by Simmons. Curry passes to Johnson. No good from outside. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Simmons has the open look. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Allen from deep three-point range. Here's Mitchell. Second chance shot. Allen can't get it to go.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Simmons. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Mobley. Mitchell's got 6 points.
This is where Donovan Mitchell is nearly impossible to stop. With that aggressive defense, he still finds a way to score it. Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside Simmons. Back to Bridges. Simmons with a screen on Mitchell. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Simmons. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men doors.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are... Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Pass to Allen. Oh, he tries a three. Outside Garland. From deep, Mobley. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
2 minutes remaining.
Tipped away.
2 minutes.
Mitchell against Bridges. Mitchell misses. The Nets have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Wow, how about that drive? That was no mercy on his way to the cup, Ben Simmons.
Here's Okoro. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Okoro's got his 2nd basket.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Johnson with a bucket.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
Cleveland calls timeout. Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the 2nd quarter.
Guys, it seems to me that what's gotten lost in all the criticism of Ben Simmons shooting is the fact that this guy is still very special at the things he is very capable of doing.
For 3, Bridges. And the Nets, another 3.
How about the range from Mikal Bridges? Not intimidated by the extra distance.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Claxton. He nails it, and we're tied.
Gets the ball up the court immediately, and that pass to find the man cutting to the bucket couldn't have been timed any better.
From deep, Mitchell. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
41 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Back to Claxton. On the wing, Curry. Outside Johnson. He shoots it.
You love to see Darius Garland working on the defensive end. Stay active, contest shots.
Here's Mitchell, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place,
with 2 shots.
The previous play is under
still
review.
disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That free throw is good for Mitchell. Both free throws good for Mitchell.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Screen by Claxton. And Bridges, here we go. And it's Bridges with the jam.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
The layup off target. That'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone.
29. The Nets, 29. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Milwaukee.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Garland and LeVert team up in the backcourt. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Bridges against Garland. Back to Bridges. The 3 is up. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Well, the length and skill set is a tremendous combination for Mikal Bridges. Starting to cook a little bit.
Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Sinks the tray.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Cleveland calls timeout. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Cavaliers. Finney Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. Garland against Dinwiddie. And it's rejected. From the wing. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Now it's a 6-point Nets lead.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Mitchell, nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Mitchell's got 15.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Dinwiddie on the attack. Out to Bridges. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. And the Nets lead by 6.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. 3-pointer. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Brooklyn's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game.
Boy, you think about the start of Spencer Dinwiddie's career. It was rocky. This guy falls to the second round. He gets waived a couple of times. It wasn't until he found his way to the Nets that he started to find his footing.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Pass to Mobley.
That's quickness and size working in Finney-Smith's favor on the defensive end, making it very tough for the shooter to get any kind of look around him.
Talking about Dinwiddie, he steadily improved with Brooklyn, Doris.
He sure did, B.A., averaging 20 points per game during that 1920 season. Then he was rewarded with a huge free agent deal during the summer of 2021. Perseverance is a big-time part of his story.
From deep, Johnson. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Mobley outside. Let's go with a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. And now just a 2-point Nets lead.
Well, you see the confidence from Evan Mobley right now, ready to shoot as soon as he touches the basketball.
To the middle. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
The drive by Garland. Nice crossover to get that one. Garland's got 8.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy's skilled at creating opportunities.
Bridges passes to Johnson. Now Finney-Smith. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got rebound number 8 now. Into the lane. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Mobley on a screen to the paint. Got a piece of it. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Johnson finds Dinwiddie. For 3, Bridges. Drains the triple. Bridges has got 17 now, just in the second half.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter. Mitchell against Bridges.
Mobley outside. Here's Mitchell. There's the block. Dinwiddie right side to the left side wing. And the Cavaliers call time here. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Here's Mitchell driving to the basket, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Garland draws the double. Inside. Outside for Mitchell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
To the inside, Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves no doubt.
The Cavs trailing. Outside Garland. Pass to Okoro. They double team Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Outside Finney-Smith. Fires the 3. To the paint. Simmons with it. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Boy, Ben Simmons, because of his size, inside, he is a dangerous force.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second team foul.
It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
How about Jarrett Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man. Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
He gets it in there.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Mitchell. Got a hand on it.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. And he jams it home with authority.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Bridges finds Simmons. Brooklyn calls timeout.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And the Nets making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And keeping us updated from the sidelines, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with his team. He implored his team to fight until the end. He said, quote, "We might be up now, but we can't give the ball away. Don't let your guard down until the clock hits 0. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Three-pointer, Bridges. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland calls timeout. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
He's getting loose and doing work. They want to talk this over and find some answers.
The Cavs have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. The drive by Garland. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Big time delivery from the young Darius Garland.
Dinwiddie outside. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Mitchell against Dinwiddie. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell.
2 minutes.
From deep, Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. Clock at 6. And he drives in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Here's Mobley. Second chance effort. And he takes it up and lays it in. Great game for him. Double-double now.
I'll tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
Bridges passes to Johnson. Here's Claxton. And he slams it in one-handed. And he's now got the double-double.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Count it.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Outside Simmons. Outside Johnson. Down low. Claxton can't get it to go. A critical possession with time winding down.
Yep, this is their moment.
Here's Okoro. And it's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. There's 48 seconds left in the final quarter. Mitchell finds Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Back to Mobley. Over Simmons.
Ben Simmons, one of the most skilled guys at pressuring the basketball. Long arms, excellent instincts, and the work habits to get it done.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Mitchell, his first, second team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn. Mikal Bridges, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Mikal Bridges is rock solid in whatever role this team has given him. Now it is time to stand and deliver in the clutch at the free throw line. He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Allen. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
Guys, if Ben Simmons can start to make these free throws, I think it opens up a world of opportunity. You don't have to duck the basketball late in game, and you make a 15-foot jump shot, now you're a real threat.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6. Both shots good from the strike. Here's Dinwiddie from deep. Off target. So we see the Nets get the win here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know,
that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
Tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Bridges, and it's Simmons in at the power forward position. Screen by Simmons. Bridges, no one around him. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Edwards to the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Simmons. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Great Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Now here's Simmons. Into the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. And there's the foul. It's on Towns.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Bridges against Edwards. Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Goodness. Mikal Bridges, thundering slam off the bounce.
Towns sets the pick for Conley. Pass to Towns. Back to Conley. Over in the corner, Edwards. From outside the arc. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Bridges passes to Claxton. And he dunks it down.
He sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Now here's Edwards. To stop the run, it's tipped. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
There's the pass to Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Conley. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. He dishes it to Gobert. Outside Edwards. It's to Gobert. 5 to shoot. It's tipped.
2 minutes.
Conley against Dinwiddie. Here's Bridges. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Bridges has got 10 points in the game.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now Edwards. After Mikal Bridges missing on that last 3-point.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Dinwiddie kicks to Simmons. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Bridges. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Claxton. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that one misses. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Oh, here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Bridges shot. Good.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Conley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Over in the corner, Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And after just one quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Nets lead by... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Nets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Cameron Johnson. He's out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Bridges in at the two-guard spot. Fires the three. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And, GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
But, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Timberwolves trail by 10. There's McDaniels. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the three. Dinwiddie dishes to Bridges. This one for three. Dinwiddie wide open. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call. Mark of guys playing today. Who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guards, but I think any player that's been a student of the game could be a successful coach. But point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah! Simmons can bounce now. He's 6'11", but he can get up in the air, too. Makes dunks a lot more fun when you're that tall and can bounce like Simmons can.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Noel, no good. Nets leading by 11.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive, but recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Back to Reed. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody down.
Boy, Simmons so dangerous in these open floor situations. I love his aggressiveness in getting to the right spot.
With the fadeaway. Offensive rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Simmons slams it in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Back to Prince. And they get it. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Prince outside. Pass to Noel. The pass to Reed, and here is Prince. Timberwolves passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anderson can't get it to go.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Curry's checked in for Dinwiddie. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Precision passer Curry also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside, Simmons. To the left wing. Inside. And the basket by Johnson.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
Dorian Finney-Smith. Cameron Thomas.
Towns with the steal.
That's the end of the first half.
All right, David, thank you.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves. 18. The Nets. 41. Let's hear it for the Jabberwockies!
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Nets leading by 23. You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
Yeah, he has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Thomas down low. Gobert on him. Here's Claxton, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Cameron Thomas.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Fires the 3, and Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Finney-Smith a threat both under the basket and way out beyond the arc. He's got great range.
Back to Edwards. Down low, and stolen by Simmons. Thomas gets a wide open look. Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Pass to Gobert. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Outside, Towns. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edwards. Down it goes!
Take that rack down!
Slam!
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Curry passes to Simmons. Claxton. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Conley kicks to Edwards. Towns a screen on Thomas. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly from outside off the mark.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple years, assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
Conley finds Towns. Now here's McDaniel. Right wing. Outside Conley. 5 to shoot. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Curry passes to Claxton, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
1:36 left in the third. Over in the corner, Conley. No good on the 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
To the middle, Towns with the steal. Passes it to McDaniels. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Here's Claxton, defended by Gobert. Thomas passes to Claxton. Thomas, no luck. Minnesota's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Timberwolves passing it around. Conley with the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Curry against Conley. Curry passes to Claxton. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Conley scanning the floor. Back to Towns. Now the dish to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. It's hauled in by Claxton. Outside, Simmons. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Nets getting the 4th quarter going. They've got Simmons. Seth Curry is out there with Thomas. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards.
In the paint, Towns is just a nightmare for defenders. His size is a huge advantage.
Curry passes to Claxton. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. He didn't let the defender get to him there.
Conley against Curry. They set the pick. Here's Thomas. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Edwards kicks to Conley. They double team Conley. Towns, the pass to Gobert. 8 feet away. No good that time. The Nets go the other way with it. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Claxton. That one off the back iron and out. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Now the pass to McDaniels. Right side Towns. It's sent back down by Simmons. Claxton the pass to Thomas. To the paint. Towns comes with a double team. Claxton. No good. Now 10 for 13 in the game. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Mikal Bridges checked in for Thomas. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Curry. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Stolen away. Bridges for 3. Stolen by McDaniels. Outside, Towns. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Minnesota. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. From deep 3-point range. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Bridges. McDaniels passes to Towns. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Bridges has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Claxton. And McDaniels with the block. Back to Edwards. Trying to end the drought. Fires the 3. No shot by McDaniels. No good. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Claxton. And again, it's the Nets missing. So it's Minnesota now.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for Brooklyn.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
Bridges misses.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Towns kicks to Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him, and the basket is good.
An absolute beast in the pick and roll. Towns rolls off ready to score. He doesn't disappoint either.
Minnesota with the rebound. Conley with it. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul.
It's really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
And McDaniels with the block. Yes, that goes in. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Edwards kicks to Conley. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Up top, Gobert. Offline from the high post. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fan.
value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Conley. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. It's stolen by Garland. Here's Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Edwards. Mitchell drives in, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line. Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them. You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Allen, the pass to Mobley. Allen inside, defended by Gobert. 5 on the clock. Back to Allen. Hey, expanding his range. And he buries his first look. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Now here's Conley. Shot to stop the run, and it's finished off by Gobert as he lays it in.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Allen with a screen on Edwards. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Out to Garland. Over to the left wing. Pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
McDaniels passes to Towns. McDaniels a screen. Towns down low. He's against Allen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
That one misses. And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
The Timberwolves trail. Conley passes to Gobert. For 3. And that one's good from Conley.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Mobley finds Mitchell. Out to Garland. Edwards against Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Okoro. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at, finding ways to get his guys good shots.
Towns a screen on Mitchell. Inside. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Left side Garland. Okoro on the wing. Outside Mitchell. A minute and a half left now in the first quarter. Driving inside. And a nice finish on the layup. Mitchell's got 6.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Conley on the attack. Oh, rejected by Allen. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Left side Conley. Back to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Just 4 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. For 3, Conley. The shot no good. The Cavaliers leading. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Outside for Mitchell. Allen against Gobert. To the wing on the left. The three from Okoro. Outside Mitchell. Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy, and Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Picked by Gobert. Towns passes to Conley. It's McDaniels on the wing. Edwards with it. To the inside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
He gets it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. They have a...
Please give a big round of applause for the Cubs.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the center position. Okoro, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Conley passes to Gobert. Conley against Garland. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 6. Connects from downtown. Conley's got 6 points.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Edwards against Mitchell. Garland with a screen on Edwards. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Allen with it. Mobley outside. With his first shot attempt. That one no good. And Minnesota the other way with it now.
And man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You've got to be excited about his future.
Gobert. Goes back up. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Towns. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Going all the way to the rack. And the Cavaliers call time here.
Make some noise. How about your first Avenue Quakers? Give it up for them.
Now Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Edwards. From deep, Mitchell. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Towns against Mitchell. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Over Garland. And the basket by Towns. And now it's just a 4-point Cavalier lead. And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising player.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
To the left wing. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. RJ, you were in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, and I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base.
Okay, look out! Man!
Wow! Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Dropping foul on Jalen
First one falls for him.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
To the paint. Here's Reed. Oh, rejected by Allen.
That reach from Allen, let's just say it's tremendous.
55 seconds left in the first half. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Alexander Walker, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Alexander Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Back to Garland. Pass to Allen. Outside Garland. Back to Allen. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. That one on Anderson.
Allen is a monster on the glass and continues to improve as a scorer.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 6 on the shot clock. And that one is hammered home.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Mitchell. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Mitchell's got 17.
We'd love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cavaliers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. And that's the group of Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
Something Kyle Anderson does well is put pressure on the ball. Not what you expect from bigger guys, but he's got good instincts and fine steals.
Pass to Allen. Out to the right wing. Here's Mobley. Buries it down low. Mobley's gotten his first points in this one.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
Reed with it. Back to Alexander Walker. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Reed, a screen on Mitchell. To the wing, right side. Here's Alexander Walker. Allen defending. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
The Cavaliers leading. Outside Mitchell. About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Mobley. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. His ability to snatch the ball has even helped him secure a record, Richard.
Yeah, back in 2021, Kyle set the single-game playoff record for the Grizzlies with 6 steals. It was an impressive defensive effort for him, and trust me, he knows how to use his size and length very well.
Nails it from 3. And now it's a 10-point Cavalier lead.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Outside, Anderson. Here's Prince. Anderson with a screen. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Here's Alexander Walker. 5 points in the game. The 3 from Mitchell. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Pass to Noel. To win the run. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. And here's Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. That 3's off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. On the wing, Noel from deep. Sinks it from distance. Noel's got 5 points.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a 3-point shot now.
Here's Garland. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
Some changes for Minnesota. Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on his squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. You think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job. Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Back to Daniels. There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter. Gobert with a screen on Mobley. 5 to shoot. Edwards finds Towns. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Garland. From deep, Mobley. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one.
Oh, Mobley. Okay, I see you showing off that shooting ability.
High post Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And finished off by Garland.
Yeah, just a solid athlete. It's so fun watching Garland, a little guy, rise up and finish.
Conley passes to Towns. Outside Conley. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Up top, Allen. Conley against Garland. Oh, sweet move. And it's Cleveland with another.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Picked by Gobert. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. The Cavaliers on top. They're up by 4. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Timberwolves foul.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Garland and LeVert team up in the backcourt. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. And it's Allen in at the center position. Up top, Edwards. Checked by Mitchell. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist from Edwards.
Incredible balance on that take. You've got to respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Garland finds Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Conley against Garland. Pass to Okoro. Mitchell against Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. And stolen by Gobert. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
From deep, Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 11 in the second half.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
It's Edwards on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Towns a screen on Mitchell. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, looks like somebody came out this half on a mission, and his intensity on offense has been fun to watch.
Outside Mitchell. Mobley, left side. Clock at 6. Garland for 3. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Down low. Here's Towns. An easy 2 on the layup. And it's now only a 1-point Cavalier lead.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Mitchell against Towns. Mitchell, good. Mitchell's got 30 points.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots. Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Conley passes to Gobert. Conley goes in, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, you love the aggression defensively, but at this stage of the game, that's a huge mistake.
Outside Garland, into the lane, and finished off by Garland.
Those are huge points from Darius Garland. This guy has become the go-to man for them in these moments. And look, you know what? Teammates need him to be big in these big moments.
Pass to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Here's Mitchell, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. So the first one drops, and that'll put them up 2.
A leader on this team. These guys trust Mitchell to come up huge at the line. He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Garland comes with the double team. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Conley. And he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings it within one. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Edwards. Here's Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 3-point game. Outside Edwards to tie it up. The Cavaliers pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Outside Garland. Mitchell, a screen on Conley. Count it!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. And so the Cavaliers take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory.
matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves, no doubt.
Allen a screen on Dinwiddie. Garland the pass to Allen. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And stolen by Simmons. Here's Claxton. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. That one good for 2.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Boy, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. But obviously injuries played a part. The big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend.
Now, here's Mitchell. Down low, Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Bridges against Mitchell. He takes it in. There's the double team with Allen. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Despite the Nets shifting lineup scores, they're still fairly dominant.
Well, that's a credit to their organization. You have to be able to push aside the drama, shut out the noise, and when the ball is tipped, just focus on the game right in front of you.
First team foul.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Allen kicks to Garland. Back to Allen. Uncovered. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Stolen by Mitchell. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Passes to Mobley. 3-pointer. Brooklyn with the rebound. Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Claxton. Lays it up off the glass. Claxton's got 6.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Garland with it. Bridges covering. Over to the wing. Back to Dinwiddie. Stolen by Garland.
First quarter.
There's 1:54 left in the first quarter of the game. And he uses the glass on the layup. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Here's Mobley. After the basket by Brooklyn. And Mobley throws it down.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. Bridges outside. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like it.
Well, this is adjustment. Looking ahead a few moves. moves and trying to execute toward that.
1:03 left in the first quarter. Here's Claxton. Mobley with the block.
At 7 feet, sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And how about Vince Carter taking in the action?
Half man, half amazing. A three-time All-Star with the Nets. A pretty good trio at that time with him, Jay Kidd, and Richard Jefferson.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for Simmons.
And Doris, you know, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
So it's Brooklyn now, following the score by Cleveland. Drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
And there's the pass to Garland. Out of hand on it. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your next youth get team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
On the court for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's a Okoro in at the 3. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. Harris is checked in for the Nets. Allen outside. Out to the right wing. Garland against Dinwiddie. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Johnson dishes to Bridges. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Bridges has got 4 this quarter. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Boy, no question, Evan Mobley is brimming with potential, and you love his attitude, his work ethic. This guy, the sky's the limit.
The Nets making a switch here. Curry's checked in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Allen, and slam dunk by Allen.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Bridges passes to Harris. That shot is off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectation.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's Mitchell. And the layup is good. Mitchell's got 8.
Boy, high percentage shot there by Donovan Mitchell. Gets close enough to the rim, uses the touch he has. That's pretty.
On the wing, Johnson beyond the arc. Curry finds Johnson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 6 points for him.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
The slam dunk by Garland.
How fast off the floor is Darius Garland? Just showing you that tremendous leaping ability.
Pass to Johnson. Takes it inside. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Bridges against Mitchell. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, like it runs in the family, Seth Curry building a career on his aptitude from distance, and boy, oh boy, can he do some damage.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 6. Allen passes to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Allen. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Boy, it's a huge boost when Jared Allen is making mid-range shots. That's going to make him even more dangerous.
Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
Now, here's Garland. Mitchell wide open. Tries to keep it alive. And Cleveland with another turnover here. .44 seconds left in the second quarter. Curry attacking. Mobley with the block. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Okoro.
Well, you can see that the long arms and presence of Jared Allen affected that shot.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the wing right side. Okoro wide open. He fires. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 6 assists in the game. Curry passes to Bridges. Off on the layup. The drive by Mobley.
Boy, it doesn't take long for Evan Mobley to get to the cup.
Johnson sets the screen for Curry. Takes the 3. Stolen by Allen. And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead.
Fans, let's hear it for the Jabberwocky.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jared Allen in this game, he has been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
They've got Harris. Seth Curry is out there with Bridges. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The
When he's determined to finish, Donovan Mitchell is so good powering through whatever the defense puts in his path.
Brooklyn making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Harris. Thomas comes in for Bridges. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Seth Curry. Johnson, a wide open look, trains the 3-pointer. Johnson's got 11.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Over to the left wing. Okoro passes to Mitchell. Stolen by Thomas. One-on-one here. Here's Claxton. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Allen. And so Allen will bring it up for Cleveland. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. In the corner, it's Mobley. And it's off from three-point range. Nets trail by 6. Finney-Smith kicks to Johnson. There's the triple. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Mitchell against Thomas. There's the pick. Lock at 6. And then Thomas with the dunk.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time. And the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
Here's Mobley. Following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Mitchell. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. And Simmons, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Seth Curry in for Thomas.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
And Doris for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better. What an incredible athlete this guy is. Okoro rises up and finishes with force.
Finney-Smith.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Pass to Mitchell. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Allen. Second chance shot. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Allen's got 15 points.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
And they get it back. Outside for Curry. He dishes it to Simmons. The pass to Finney-Smith. A three-pointer off the mark.
Absolutely tenacious, guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Let's hear it for the Brooklyn Nets.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Garland surveying the D. To the middle. Here's Mobley. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And there's the drive, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Mitchell, a screen on Dinwiddie. Garland, and good that time. 9 points in the game so far.
Oh, nice move by Darius Garland. What a quick first step. Go ahead, young sir.
And Simmons slams it in.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Garland kicks to Okoro. Kicks it out to Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Looking for Allen, he gets it there. And then Allen slams it in.
Once Jared Allen gets rolling, this guy will keep the pressure on. He wants to be great.
Simmons. And it's sent back by Allen. Timeout called, Cleveland.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Cleveland leading by 6.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. The drive by Mobley. And that one, good. Mobley's got 10 points.
Oh, to be blessed with athleticism and touch. Mobley has all the tools to be elite.
Up in time. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Cleveland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. In at small forward, in power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the center, filling out the middle. Claxton the pass to Bridges. To the inside, Johnson. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Garland against Dinwiddie. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Dishes it to Allen. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him. Allen finds Garland. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now, here's Mitchell. And he banks in the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Now, Garland, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last 3-pointer. Allen dishes to Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Nobody near Allen. And no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
That's not only a big frame, but an elite athlete coming right at you on the drive. Ben Simmons, that's a tough check.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Team seconds.
So it's the Cavaliers now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. The drive by Mitchell.
Mikal Bridges doesn't take a possession off. You love his willingness to harass the offensive player. So disciplined, so tough.
Stolen by Okoro. Now Cleveland moving it up. Goes up, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in this rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Dinwiddie.
This guy doesn't need a whole lot of space, right? Seth Curry's so good at finding his window as a pick-and-roll basketball player.
There's Garland. There's the drive. Johnson with the block. Stolen by Allen. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Out left to the wing. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Nets trail by 10. Pass to Claxton. In the corner, it's Bridges. Kicks it to Curry. Launches a three. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
Claxton the pass to Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jared Allen. That's good from Simmons.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line. And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Cleveland.
They had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Donovan Mitchell.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Bridges. Jared Allen making his last shot. Bridges shot good.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Nets. Trailing here by 8. And Simmons kicks to Curry. On the wing, Bridges, covered by Mitchell. Curry passes to Bridges. Stolen by Okoro. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time.
And we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, B.A., get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Back to Edwards. Oh, Simmons with the block.
An elite defensive threat and presence. Simmons understands exactly how to use his body to position himself for excellent defense.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Now here's McDaniels. Shot is good by Edwards.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
Here's Claxton after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago.
You know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Yep, that one goes.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Great crossover to get 3. Simmons has got 8. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Edwards. And he lays it up and in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
But the reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Edwards against Bridges. Here's Towns. 4 on the clock. From deep, Conley. Rebounded by the Nets. Outside Simmons. Here's Claxton. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Gobert. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. And Edwards slams it in.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Outside Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
This really elevates Ben Simmons' team when he's shooting it like this. Great to see him finding a scoring rhythm.
For Minnesota, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Gobert passes to Towns. Dinwiddie against Conley. Back to Towns. Shot clock at 5. And it's Towns with the power finish.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
And here's Edwards outside. He goes up again, and it's laid in by Towns.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Team seconds.
For three, Conley hits the trifecta.
A savvy playmaker with a great handle. Conley runs such a smooth pick and roll.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. To halt the run. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, you know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
Brooklyn making some changes. Johnson comes in for Finney-Smith. And it's Curry in for Dinwiddie. For three, Conley. Kept alive by Minnesota. Towns with the ball. Working on Claxton. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's Conley. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Now Simmons. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two.
You know, Ben Simmons so unique as a player. I think he's one of the few non-bigs who can actually dominate a game scoring below the foul line. Not just scoring, but with his passing, too.
Here's Edwards. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Ben Simmons. The Nets shooting at a very efficient 67%.
Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience. Young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Johnson with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. That's tipped. Back to Johnson. For 3, Bridges. Edwards pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Conley finds Gobert. Tries to keep it alive. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Gobert passes to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Johnson. Back to Gobert. And the shot goes down. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Claxton. Timeout called. Brooklyn. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. Do you see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Kept alive. Off with the layup.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Johnson passes to Bridges. Back to Johnson. Here's Curry. Out to Bridges. Simmons against Towns. And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. The Timberwolves trail. Left side McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Conley with the ball. Simmons defending. The three. The shot by Conley. No good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Prince can't hit.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Johnson finds Curry. Anderson against Simmons. Pass to Bridges. Stolen by Anderson. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Prince can't hit. The Nets have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Inside. Stolen by Anderson. And here's Reed. Covered by Johnson. Reed, good. Reed's got his first 2 points. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Back to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Outside Curry. 30 seconds left in the half. Claxton can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Anderson with a screen. Back to Prince. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 3. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
We've got Ben Simmons. Seth Curry is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. So that's the Nets 5. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Now here's Conley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Conley's got 6.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
The 3 from Curry. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. And the Nets lead by 1. Conley against Curry. Now here's Conley, tightly guarded. And here's Bridges. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Towns with a rebound. Curry against Conley. Edwards for 3. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Bridges finds Simmons. Back to Bridges. To the inside. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Conley up top. He has 6. Pass to Gobert. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Simmons. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns.
Free throw good, Simmons. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Towns for 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 9 rebounds now.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA. When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Simmons taking off, launching himself right through the defense and rendering that D helpless.
And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Here's Simmons. Outside Curry. Back to Harris. Lets it go from deep. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
And stolen by Simmons. And now the Nets on the break. And slam dunk by Simmons.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter.
Oh,
big time right there.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Towns against Simmons.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% 3, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Simmons. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Simmons has got 45 points.
Simmons really comfortable in tight, and he's so skilled, he makes it look easy scoring inside.
Outside Conley. Fires the three. Knocks down the triple. Conley's got 9.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Curry passes to Simmons. Out to Harris. Outside Simmons. Pass to Bridges. Back to Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't cash it in from close range. Ooh, poked away. Bridges passes to Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons has got 47 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so it's Brooklyn in a good... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the point. And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
6 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Over Bridges. Edwards can't hit.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Simmons with the bucket.
You know, to me, it looks like Simmons is sometimes better at scoring through contact. Excellent concentration there.
Pass to Towns. 3-pointer. And they get it back. It's McDaniels on the wing. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
And here's Edwards outside. No good. He's shooting 5 for 12 so far. Out to the wing. Here's Simmons. That shot is off. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Sort of defining the term floor general. Conley has total command of this offense. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Outside Conley. Launches it. Counted from distance.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Simmons, the pass to Curry. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Conley. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Harris outside. To the middle. Oh, connects again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And stolen by Bridges. Down low. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
The precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Looking to win the run. And it's good on the layup.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Simmons, the pass to Curry. Back to Simmons. And the layup is good off the glass. Simmons has got 57 points.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
That one's no good.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
To the inside. That's good from Simmons on the assist by Harris. Simmons has got 12 now in this quarter. Towns for 3. And it's Harris with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for the Nets.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ben Simmons.
He had a surplus of energy tonight, providing defensive help all over the floor and making it seem like they had 6 guys out there instead of 5.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
And it's Simmons slamming it home.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Towns passes to Gobert. Simmons with it. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Anthony Edwards. Free throw good. Simmons. 36 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Edwards finds Towns. From outside the arc. Edwards can't hit.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Out to Harris. Back to Simmons. McDaniels with some nice D. So we see the Nets taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch.